Hello, beautiful humans. Welcome to Late Night and Rusty. I hope you're all doing well. And you know what? If you're not doing well, it's okay. It's okay to not be okay. And while we're talking about things that it's okay to not be okay about, here's something I don't think people talk about enough: the grief that comes with this. We constantly talk about cutting negativity out of our life, especially when it comes to negative people, negative family members, negative anything. We talk about cutting these negative things out of our life. What we don't talk about, even though it's always good to cut negativity out of your life, we don't talk about the grief, the actual grief that comes with those moments. That moment when, you hold such love for this person, but you can't hold that love for this person at the same time as you also hold this love for yourself, your rights, or whatever it is. We don't talk enough about the grief that comes when you being yourself collides with the people in your life. And sometimes that collision means one of them has to go. We don't talk enough about that grief that comes with choosing to let this one go and choosing to be yourself. We talk about how great it is to be yourself. We talk about how wonderful it is to cut negativity out of our lives. We talk about all this. We talk about getting rid of that. But we don't talk enough about the sadness that's here, that comes from getting rid of anything that causes negativity, whatever it is. There's grief there. And you know what? It's okay to have it. There's nothing wrong with feeling that grief. And I'm going to get a little heavy here. I'm going to get a little heavyweight. I'm going to heavyweight a little. Sometimes that means cutting off people from your world that you love so dearly because you need to be who you are. And it's okay, obviously it's okay to cut them off because you need to be you. You need to do whatever you can to love you, be you, and exist within yourself. But it's really also okay to want to cry about it. It's also okay to be sad about it. That grief is there, and we just don't talk about it enough. I don't know. It's a different type of letting go. Some of us know loss when we cross rainbow bridges, but that loss is much different than having to choose to create a loss in order to be yourself. And that's really difficult. And that probably leaves grief in your soul. But there's nothing wrong with that. You are supposed to be you through and through. You should look in your soul and see nothing but you. You are supposed to be you through and through to the truest of true. And I didn't mean to rhyme so much there, but I meant it. Be yourself. Find yourself. And do anything you can to hold on to it. Even if it means working through the grief of cutting someone off. Sometimes happiness means crossing bridges that aren't as happy as you go over them. But standing in the grass of yourself, in the soul of yourself, in the midst of everything you, I don't know. All I know is the more true you can be to yourself, the better everything else becomes. The easier it is to get over the grief when you have to say goodbye to someone. The truer you can be to you, and the truer you can be to yourself. The easier everything just washes over. And then it's a symphony of simpleness. I love you all. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Late Night with Rusty. And I also hope this can upload, because that'd be annoying if it wouldn't. Anywho, bye y'all. And and all those other things I do. Because nothing matters anyway. So live your life in your own way. I love you all.